And breaking news, the Govender brothers have been sentenced to 7 years direct imprisonment for attempted murder and 12 months for assault, for common assault. In May this year, the brothers were acquitted of the murder of a 19-year-old Mondli Majola. We now speak to SABC News reporter Vusi Khumalo on this judgment. Vusi, good morning. Thank you so much once again for making time for us. So sentencing has now been handed down. 7 years in direct imprisonment. Will this be running concurrently to the other 12 months that they have been convicted on for the assault case?
Yes, good morning indeed. It's just the breaking news that the Govender brothers who were found guilty on the attempted murder of Mqoli Siphutuzo have been sentenced to 7 years direct imprisonment and also got 12 years on assault common, as well as 3 years on assault with an intent to do grievous bodily harm. I'm here inside just before the Durban High Court with a number of people this time around who were attentively listening to the sentencing of the two Govender brothers who have been sentenced for their roles that they played during the civil unrest that took place in KwaZulu-Natal. As you may recall, that there was a lot of chaos, especially in Phoenix in July, where more than 35 people died there, with Phoenix. A lot of people saying that they died as a result of the racially motivated killings there in that place. Just to get the reaction from of the people who are here, including the NPA in KwaZulu-Natal, Natasha Ramkisun-Kara, who is the spokesperson for NPA in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Just to get your reaction, are you happy with how things unfolded out here today?
The NPA is very pleased with the outcome of the matter. The accused were sentenced to an effective 7 years imprisonment, and further they were found unfit to possess firearms, and their application for leave to appeal against the conviction was dismissed. So we are pleased. We hope that the sentence will also be a message to people of like-minded behaviors, that the NPA and the courts in general will not tolerate behavior of such unlawfulness.
Okay, with a number of people are still not satisfied with how Mondli Majola's murder was not involved this time around. There was no charge on them. A lot of people are saying that they're not satisfied with how things unfolded in the judgment, with no charge against or on the murder of Mondli.
I think that matter will have to be then directed to the judiciary. Yes, indeed, they were not charged with the murder of Mondli. They were actually charged with assault GBH. And if one studies the judgment of the matter, one would hear that the judge found that there are other individuals that should be charged for Mondli's murder.
And also the judge also criticizing the manner in which police dealt with this matter, the poor handling of this matter. What's your reaction to that?
I have no comment on that matter.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Natasha Ramkisun-Kara saying she doesn't have a comment regarding the acquittal of murder charges on Mondli Majola. I'm going to see if I can talk to Mongezi Twala, who is leading the EFF in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. He has been inside court and also attending this matter. We've also seen EFF supporters, the pockets of EFF supporters here and there during the trial, and also from the bail hearing in the Verulam Magistrate Court. But now here in the High Court, we are also seeing the leader of the EFF, Mongezi Twala. Just to get your reactions, sir, regarding this matter. 7 years imprisonment. Are you happy or are you not satisfied with how things have unfolded?
First and foremost, we want to state it categorically clear that we are really not happy because the atrocities and the gruesome murders leveled against our people in Phoenix. Really, we have 36 people who lost their lives in that Phoenix. And there was a certain vigilante group of racist Indians who butchered our people. So also to have two people accused on two people sentenced today, really we're not happy because 36 people lost their lives, and it is clear that those people they were not even remorseful of the crimes that they committed, in particular against a black child in the area of Phoenix. We're still wondering why they were accused of murder, why they were accused of grievous bodily harm charges. And then the question should be who then killed our people in the area of Phoenix. So for them to get these jail terms, it is clearly because they were acquitted of murder and they were acquitted of GBH. Then we're really not happy with the jail term. But it's good that the law played its role and played its part. But we are still wondering that then what happened to all these other churches, because people were killed there in Phoenix. Then who killed our people? It means it's the ghost that came and killed our people. But we know that there was a certain vigilante Indian group that was which mobilized itself. What happened to the ballistic reports? What happened to those guns that were confiscated of a certain private security company, guns which were used against our people? What happened to our people who were banned beyond recognition in that Phoenix? It is clear that justice in this South Africa, it has got eyes. Just because it's people, it's black people, it's only two people who are made to face a jail term, and it's only just a 7 years jail term which is going to go concurrently, meaning that these people are going to serve not more than 3 years in prison. We are really not happy, and we are still going to pursue this matter further to get to the bottom of it. Those who murdered our people should suffer the consequences. It cannot be that the life of a black child, we are murdered, we are killed on daily basis, and in particular in Phoenix, the people were hands they were chopped off. Those who survived, and people are made to serve 7 years in jail. We are really not happy as the EFF in KwaZulu-Natal.
As emerged from the courts, due to the police shoddy work in the investigation of this matter, it's emerged that they got out on a technicality aspect. What are you saying regarding that, especially on the acquittal of charges on the murder charges on Mondle Machol, as well as the acquittal on attempted murder of Nkululeko Mangwe and others as well?
We are still going to consult with our lawyers so that we don't speak here on TV on rhetoric lines. We are still going to get to the bottom of this issue in ensuring that those who killed our people, they get to be brought to book and they get to be sentenced as well. And we are really worried that this department, the SAPS entirely so, it's led by a populist demagogue in the name of Begicele. This should have not happened if the police were proactive. It clearly shows a lack of capacity, and it's going to further perpetuate public confidence in the police department and the justice system, that people will be killed in Phoenix and they get away with murder so easily. It is due to high level of incompetence in the police system entirely so, starting from the populist demagogue called Begicele in the who's heading the entire department, the minister himself. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks. That's Mongezi Twala, who's the leader of the EFF in KwaZulu-Natal, not happy with how police handled this matter, as it was also alluded by the judge earlier on that due to their shoddy work, there was an acquittal of murder on these two Govender brothers who got 7 years direct imprisonment on the attempted murder of Mxolisi Putuzo, as well as the assault with intent to do grievous bodily harm, getting 3 years, both of them, and also 12 months imprisonment on assault common. So these are the news that you have just got here. The lawyers or the legal representatives of the two Govender brothers, Dylan and Ned did try to ensure that they do appeal on this matter, but that was also thwarted by the judge himself, saying that there are actually no prospects of other courts finding a different conclusion on this matter. So it has been, we've just concluded a long drawn out court matter that started early on after the July civil unrest in 2021. We also recall that there was also another accused who died in police custody, Mr. Jitindra Jaikisun, who died in October 21 while in police custody. So that's what we got here early this morning.
Thank you so much, Vusi Khumalo. There you have it. Breaking news that the Govender brothers, Dylan and Ned Govender, have now been sentenced to direct imprisonment of 7 years.